Here's where college basketball gets brutal. Imagine being a cornerstone player, forced to watch your team fight through the most crucial games of the season while you're stuck on the bench, powerless to help when every possession matters. That's precisely the harsh reality Jessica Timmons faced. And now, her highly anticipated return to Alabama women's basketball for the 2025-26 campaign has become the most talked about comeback story in Crimson Tide circles. But here's where it gets controversial. Was keeping her sidelined for an entire additional season really the smartest strategy? Or did Alabama miss a golden opportunity? 2 springs back, when Alabama's women's basketball squad was deep in their SEC tournament battle, Timmons experienced every competitor's worst fear. The veteran guard, who had established herself as a vital component of the Crimson Tide's backcourt strategy, found her world turned upside down during a high-stakes confrontation with Tennessee. A devastating knee injury not only ended her immediate season, but also forced her into the agonizing role of spectator, while her teammates continued their postseason journey without her leadership on the court. The ripple effects of that injury extended far beyond that single season. The redshirt senior's path to recovery meant embracing what many athletes consider the ultimate test of patience. Trusting a rehabilitation process that would keep her away from competitive action for not just the remainder of that campaign, but for an entire subsequent season as well. This decision to utilize her redshirt year wasn't just about physical healing. It was about betting on long-term success over short-term contributions. But here's the part most people miss. This extended absence could either be Alabama's secret weapon or their biggest gamble. On the other hand, she's been away from the intensity and rhythm of live competition for over a year, which in the lightning-fast world of college basketball might as well be a decade. The 2023-24 season that initially derailed Timmons' trajectory has now become the foundation for what could be an epic redemption story. Her upcoming return raises fascinating questions about player development, team chemistry, and the delicate balance between individual recovery and collective success. Will she seamlessly slot back into a system that has evolved and adapted in her absence? Can she recapture the instincts and court awareness that made her such a crucial piece of Alabama's puzzle before that fateful Tennessee matchup? As the 2025-26 season looms on the horizon, Timmons' comeback represents more than just one player returning from injury. It's a statement about Alabama's championship ambitions and their belief in second chances. The question that has everyone debating is whether this calculated patience will pay off with the kind of impact that justifies the wait. And this is the part most people miss. Sometimes the most challenging setbacks create the most compelling comeback stories. Do you think Alabama made the right call keeping Timmons on the shelf for that extra season? Or should they have fast-tracked her return to capitalize on her experience when they needed it most? Share your thoughts on whether this reunion will be the missing piece Alabama needs to dominate the SEC, or if too much time away from the game has dulled her competitive edge beyond repair.